Greetings from the Fox Den here in Appleton, Wisconsin. Our high school video stream game of the week brought to you by Fox Communities Credit Union. It is on the air here on this Monday evening. I am Joey D alongside Gary Belowski tonight. Yes, we are up and running. Thank you so much to Zach Morris and BJ DeGroat getting us through, let's just say maybe a technical difficulty or two here to start things up. But, hey, we are up and running, and we've got high school girls basketball action for you here tonight. Non-conference action. It used to be a conference game. It is Fox Valley Lutheran hosting Xavier. Let's bring in my broadcast partner here tonight. And, boy, these two longtime foes, they've kept this rivalry going even though they're not in the same conference. Always fun when they get together.
Yeah, absolutely. Joey, and talking to both head coaches, that rivalry still goes strong even though they're not playing in the same conference anymore, the crosstown rivals. And we got two excellent high school basketball teams, both very young. A lot of youth will be on the court tonight. Excited to see a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors, a couple freshmen thrown in there. Should be a great basketball game here at the Fox Den.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at your starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Xavier Hawks, they come in at 5-2 overall. On a little bit of a two-game losing streak there. They were 2-2 to start the season, but very, very tough competition in the Kettle Moraine Thanksgiving Showcase. They lost to New Berlin West 78-73, and then they also lost to Brookfield East 68-30. That was in the Brookfield Central Thanksgiving Shootout, but they come in on a three-game winning streak. Winners over Menasha, Menominee, and Shawano, and they will go with Alexis Fields, Brooke Feldkamp, Hallie Vandahai, Karsten Stempa, and Olivia Newman. And what's notable for them, 4 of those starters sophomores and 1 junior. They only have 2 seniors on the squad. They did lose a lot to graduation last year. For head coach B.J. Buss in his 5th season. For the home Fox Valley Lutheran Foxes, they are 5-1, 3-1 in Northeastern Conference play to start. They'll go with Riley Pink, Lydia Fight, Carissa Holdcroft, Lena Fight, and Emily Ianchi. As we get things going here, the tip is controlled by Xavier, and we are underway in this long-time rivalry. We'll get you some of the numbers here in just a moment. Here is the drive, the scoop, and the score. Alexis Fields puts them on the board early, and it's 2-0 Xavier. Just like that.
Nice drive by Fields right down the middle of the lane, using the glass for the first 2 of the night.
2-0. Just underway here on this beautiful Monday evening, and a steal. First turnover of the game goes against the Foxes. And the Hawks able to set things up here on their second possession of the game. Less than a minute in. Fields again on the drive. Stopped there on the baseline. Tried a little entry pass. Bounced away. She regains it. Hands it off, and we have our first foul of the game as Feldkamp is headed to the free throw line now.
Yeah, one thing to watch tonight, Joey, especially when Xavier's playing defense, is their defensive pressure. Last game forced over 30 turnovers at Shawano, and they'll play full court and an excellent full-court man-to-man defense for the Hawks.
2-0 here in the early going, and underneath they go to the towers there in the middle. That is Hallie Vandahai, her first 2, and it's 4-0 now. Xavier on top. Another steal and a takeaway here. Here comes Fields again, and she has it knocked away. 4-0 here in the early going. We'll update the scoreboard here as we can. Shot is good. Stempa, who had a heck of a game against Shawano the other night, or last week, I should say.
Yeah, right now the Foxes having tremendous difficulty getting anything going offensively. Every trip down has resulted in a turnover.
1-on-1 underneath. The scoop is missed, but the rebound is put in. First 2 points here for the Foxes, and it goes for Lydia Fight. That's got to feel good. Just get on the scoreboard. Quick answer, and it goes off the side of the backboard. Olivia Newman wants that one back. And it goes back to FEL.
Yeah, it might be a little bit out of Olivia's range, and that one clanked off the side of the board.
2 minutes into the contest. Long-time rivalry between these two schools. Here's the reverse layup, and a foul is going to be called. Nice job by Elena Fight, using her body. Drawing the foul on Newman.
Yeah, Elena, the leading scorer for the Foxes, coming in at averaging 14 points and 9 rebounds a game, so almost a double-double for the sophomore.
Coming off of a 22-point effort the other night as she scores her first one here from the line. She'll have another 22 points, 17 rebounds the other night against Luxembourg Casco. Second was good, looking really sweet there. First two for Fight. And brings them back within 2. 6-4. Stolen away. Fight takes it away. First turnover there on Xavier. Working it down low, ball tapped away, and another turnover on FEL. Got him with 3 early ones here. Xavier looking to push. Here's Feldkamp. Double team. Somebody's got to be open. It's out front. Vanda High for 3.
Nice ball movement by Xavier, finding the wide open Vanda High for the 3-pointer right at the top of the key.
She's got 5 of their 9, and the lead is 5. 3 minutes into the contest. Fox is trying to get something going right from the free throw line, and the bank is open for Elena Fight. Yeah, she'll take it. It's 2 points either way you can get it. She's got 4 of their 6, back within 3.
I'm not sure she called it, but Joey, well, you're right. She'll take it.
Rebound tapped around, fought for. Surprised it wasn't a held ball called. Triple teamed, still no whistle, and the Foxes come away with it. How about that? Now a whistle and a foul on the breakaway. I think they're going to get Alexis Fields. That will be her first. And team foul number 2. For substitution of the game coming in, Delaney Feldkamp. Feldkamp, one of only 2 seniors on this squad, 5'9" and a senior. Katie Simon, the other senior. Stop, no, right place at the right time. Can't get that put back to go. Elena Fight, and it's tapped out of bounds. It'll stay Fox's ball. And they have their first substitution as Lauren Mulridge comes in. One of 2 sophomores on this Foxes team, 5'3" and a sophomore. Averaging about 3 points a game in the first couple. This one's taken away. Here come the Hawks. Still with it on the dribble. That's Stimpa. Now she'll be able to reset the offense out front to Newman. Swinging around the other way. 3 ball. Just off the mark, and the rebound by Holdcroft. Able to get it away to Fight. Lydia Fight. We got Lydia and Elena, and this is Lydia for 3. Nope. Rebound tapped around, second chance opportunity as Mulridge ran it down. From the Foxes, and a bounce pass is knocked out of bounds. They were looking for Fight, but it went off of a blue jersey.
Yeah, Foxes definitely have the height advantage, Joe, and especially with Elena Fight. That's, I think, the game plan from Revan Wenzel is get the ball to Elena as much as possible. Nice block there by Xavier.
Fought for and a held ball on the alternating possession.
Yeah, Olivia Newman, as I mentioned, the height. Yeah. Used her 6'3" frame there to swat that layup away.
Right on cue. Into the game, Maya Lohberger, 5'9" and a junior, averaging 3 points a game as well. In their first 6 games, they are 5-1 coming in. Here's a 3 in the corner. Rebound tapped around, a third chance here. Wide open 3, top of the key, and she missed it. That was Mulridge. Rebound comes down to the Hawks. 13.5 to go here in this first half. And a good battle so far. 3-point game on the drive. Blocked away. Nice block by Elena Fight. Foxes clear it. Set up the offense in the half court. Looking down low. Fight trying to gain some positioning there on Newman, but unable to get it, so they'll work the perimeter. Now they'll drive baseline. Reverse layup. Won't fall for Fight. And it goes off the hand of a blue jersey, and more substitutions in. They got Sydney Watney and Katie Simon, the other senior on this Hawks team. For head coach B.J. Buss in his 5th season. Talking with him before the game. You'll hear the interviews at halftime. pregame interviews with both of these coaches. BJ Buss walking down to do the interview, talking with him. I'm like, 5th season? Really? It's like, I can't believe it. Time's flying, isn't it? 3 ball, no. Rebound, put back is in. Lydia Fight. And she scores her 2nd of the game, brings it within 1. It's 9-8. Back come the Hawks. Right there in front of the student section for FPL. There's a 3 ball off the mark by Wanti. Look over there at the student section. That's great. They got a little ESPN booth that is set up. Hawks take it away. I'll be able to see that in the background over there. It looks pretty cool. Little ESPN booth. They're doing their own little broadcast over there. It's great. Layup, no. Newman grabs a rebound and is... No, I thought she was hacked, but instead, they say she took too many steps and a 2nd turnover on Xavier. Love it. Having the crowds back, especially the student sections. That's what I'm noticing so far, both football and basketball. Man, it is so good to have crowds back.
Yeah, maybe we got a couple of future sports centers anchors across the way for FEL.
Foxes down the whole game so far, but a chance to take the lead here if they can grab a bucket. Out front it is Lohberger. Bounce pass. Nice ball movement up and in. Elena Fight. She's got 6, and FPL has their first lead of the game at 10-9.
Oh, beautiful assist by Moverich to find Fight. Pretty ball movement by the Foxes.
And the student section coming alive. The ESPN crowd over there. Xavier, everybody touching the basketball. Nice pick and roll. Stimpa on the drive. Can't get it to fall. Back out front, wide open. Just off the mark, and FPL grabs a rebound. Moverich falling to the ground, but grabs a board. 7 minutes in. 1-point game. Nice dribble drive, but too hard of a bounce pass. It's on the floor. Still rolling around, and the turnover goes on FPL. Hawks did not have numbers, so they'll reset their offense. With it is Stimpa. Man, did she have a good night against Shawano. Wait till you hear her numbers against Shawano. There's a 3 ball and doesn't go. That was Delaney Feldkamp. Stimpa, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. The ball rolls around and taken away by Xavier.
Another turnover for the
Yeah, I got him with 5 unofficially now. In the corner, right on cue. No, she can't get it to go. And a rebound by Elena Fight. 10 points, 8 boards, 5 assists, 14 steals.
Wow.
They had 35 steals the other night against Shawano. Actually, it was almost a week ago now against Shawano. What a night for the Hawks. There's a long 3, bounces around, won't fall.
Yeah, according to Coach Buss, Carson could be, I think she said 2nd in the state in steals right now.
Yeah. Nice job throwing it off of the foot of Fox's defender and into the game. Pink comes back in. Holdcroft comes back in. A couple of starters getting a little bit of a breather there for Coach Reverend Wenzel. 29 seasons for him here.
And that's incredible.
Yeah, it is. You'll hear from him at halftime. That ball rolls out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hawks. And he talks about why he comes back. That was my first question to him. Like, 29 years, what keeps you coming back? Is he just loves doing it. And it's something new every day. 3 ball missed. Sydney Wanti had a good look at it. Still a 1-point advantage here for the Foxes, looking to add to it, and a foul. That one's going to go on Molly Martini. Will be her first. Team foul number 3.
Yeah, Xavier getting a lot of open looks from 3, and so far right now not able to drain those, and that's one of the reasons they're down by 1, but getting plenty of open looks.
Riley Pink misses the first one. Pink on the season. That's only her 5th free throw attempt. She was 1 of 4. I'll make it 1 of 5 on the season. And she'll have another. Got the second one to fall. And biggest lead of the game, obviously, here, because it's their first lead. 11-9 now. Look at the big jump out there by Xavier, and that one rolls around, will not fall for Fields. Oh, man. Those are always heartbreak. And the Foxes come away with it as we approach the halfway mark of the first half. Cruising right along, and that one rolls out of bounds. Another turnover on FPL. Xavier's getting their chances. Somehow they're still trailing, though, by 2.
Yeah, credit Fields, though. Missed the layup in a heartbreak fashion, but been playing strong D and forced another Foxes turnover.
Here come the Hawks in the corner. That one knocked away from Fields. She runs it down. Tight man-to-man defense here by the Foxes. Right side, 3 ball. Martini missed it, fought for, and a held ball. Alternating possession should go to the Hawks. It does. Big gold ball sitting down there to the winner of this game. What a history between these two schools. There's another substitution. Last year, Xavier won 58-49. Xavier's won the last 2. And since the split from the Eastern Valley Conference, Xavier's won 4 of the 6 games between these two teams. Always fun to watch it, though, no matter what sport, no doubt about it. And the scoop in, it's good. Molly Martini. Guess what? We are tied up at 11. That one goes out of bounds. Another one on FBL. Unofficially, I've got 7 now. But we still remain in a tie game. Not exactly what Reverend Wenzel wants to see there on the sideline, but hanging in there. See if Xavier can capitalize on this one. Ball movement, swings it around. Here's Feldkamp, top of the key, gets it back to Fields. Looking left, looking for the cutter there. Vandehei was the cutter. Into the corner for 3. Nope. Martini, second good look for Molly, but she missed them both. Here come the Foxes. Just over 8 minutes left to play. As looking to check back in will be Elena Fight after a little breather. She's had a heck of a start to this one. And the Foxes in between the rings. There's Movrich, hands it off to Lydia Fight. Back to Movrich. You can hear the Xavier crowd just down to our left. Applauding the good defense and a good move. Passed it into Lydia Fight. She's got 6, and they regain the lead at 13-11. Here come the Hawks. Quick answer by Hallie Vandehei. She's got 7. I can't even put it up on the scoreboard here. It's 13 all. Wow, back-to-back buckets within about, 7 seconds maybe. Approaching the 7-minute mark. Knotted up here at the Fox Den. Good bounce pass and missed the no-footer. Rebound, that won't fall either, and Xavier comes away with it. Kylie Standish checked in at that last break. Just under 7 to go, first half. Into the corner, little pump fake, and the floater falls. Nice move by Delaney Feldkamp. That is her first 2, and the Hawks regain the lead.
Yeah, beautiful little runner by Feldkamp.
On the layup, a foul is going to be called, and Lydia Fight will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, Xavier, I think, as I mentioned earlier on, Joey, they had a lot of open looks at 3, not able to hit them, and now the last 3 times down the court, I think they've sort of changed up that strategy and decided to go inside, and they've had a lot more success.
Banks in the free throw. Again, she'll take it. Lydia's 7th point of the game now for Lydia, leading the way from all scorers. Lydia on the season. A 79% free throw shooter, and as I say that, she misses the second. But she still has 7. And it regains the lead 15-14. That one goes out of bounds. Turnover on Xavier, back to the Foxes. And some more substitutions in by both sides here in a 1-point game. 6.5 to go here in this first half. Almost pickpocketed from behind. Instead, Lydia stops, pops, can't get it to go. And on the rebound, another held ball. We've had about 3 or 4 of those. This time it will stay. with the Foxes.
Yeah, fight relentless on those offensive boards, as I mentioned earlier, averaging almost 10 rebounds a game, and you can see why. Very aggressive, crashing the boards.
Come the Foxes, driving baseline. The floater will not go for Yankee, and then the putback. Elena Fight scores again. She's got 8. And they regain the lead, 16-15. Trying to answer. That one way off the mark. Rebound. Hawks in, and they throw it away. Looking for Olivia Newman. She's the tallest player on either team, but not that tall.
No. Even though she's 6'3", well out of her reach.
1-point game. Under 6 to go, first half. Glad to have you along with us here on this Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week, and another turnover on the Foxes. Way downtown. Nope. Elena Fight with the rebound. Another one there for Elena, averaging almost 10 rebounds a game, 14 points. 10-foot jumper by Yankee. Rebound Xavier. Outlet pass up to Standish. She's got the one-on-one there that she wants. Now they'll bring it back out. Everybody can touch the basketball. They'll swing it around to the left side. This is Feldkamp. Back out front to Standish. Guarded closely there. Sharon goes out to get her. Back to Newman. The right-hand dribble in the paint. Spin move. Draws a crowd. Puts it up. Too hard. Rebound Savannah Sharon for the Foxes. Under 5 to go in a 1-point game. Subs set to check back in. There's a 3 by Elena Fight. Maybe not her best shot. And she was a cutter that time, and they turn it back over. Newman lays it in. Olivia Newman, her first 2, and guess what? We have a lead change here.
And we get a timeout by the Foxes.
Timeout is called. 4:35 remaining. It is a 30-second timeout. We will come back to the Fox Den right after this.
After tonight's game, get the gang over to the Hawks Nest for some wings and pizza. The new Anytime menu is available 6 a.m. to close. Be sure to try their delicious Friday night fish fry. Oh, and there's free breakfast every Saturday morning, 8 to 11. Check out the newly renovated Riverside patio and stage with live music weekly with local and national acts. And a private dock for all you boaters. The Hawks Nest, 1621 West Main Street in Little Chute.
Back here at the Foxes Den in Appleton, Wisconsin. Fox Valley Lutheran High School is the site. Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. What a game so far. Tied with 17-16. Lead's gone back and forth here the last couple of minutes, and it's going to go back and forth again as the jumper's made by Yankee. First 2. And the lead goes back to FBL, 18-17, as it rolls out of bounds right in front of the Foxes bench. Almost 4 minutes left to play. What a game. It's exactly what we expected between 5-1 and 5-2. Old conference foes. Long 3 by Standish. It's good. Kylie Standish. And it's the second 3 of the game for Xavier. And guess what? They take the lead again.
Xavier not afraid to put up the 3-pointer, and that time Standish nothing but net.
Drive, left-hander. She goes back to the right hand and scores. Lydia Fight. She's got 9 in the contest, although they got her for 11 up on the board, so maybe I missed one. That one knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Hawks in a 1-point game. We'll check that at the half. We got her with 11. So I must have gave 1 to Elena whenever it was Lydia. So there you go. I found out. It stays Hawks ball. Oh, those fights are hard to keep tell apart here. Yeah, it's tied at 20. Again, a little discrepancy with my scorebook, but I'll go by what the scoreboard says. That one thrown out of bounds. Unforced turnover there on Xavier. I got him unofficially with 5 here in the first half. 9 for FEL. And a tie game, boy, tell you what, can't have that happening too often.
Yeah, no, especially a pass like that really unforced there by the Xavier Hawks.
Come the Foxes, and a tie game, 20 up. Nice entry pass. Drawing a crowd, back out front it goes. Lydia fights on the drive. No, rebound, no. Yeah, and the Hawks come away with it. Elena fight was right there. Trying to draw the foul. Officials letting him play through. Our officials tonight, by the way, Bob Delzer, Pat Latour, and Don Dumas. I'm talking with the officials before the game just to get their names. They always make up names. It's time to say, so who we got going here tonight, guys? Us 3. All right, that's what I'm going to say. It's us 3. And for 3, Vandehei misses. Foxes grab the rebound. Here's Yankee. She'll bring it up court. Approaching the 2-minute warning here, all tied up at 20 apiece. Yankee loses control. Regains it and can set up the offense. Hands it off. Fight. Not going to get too much open than that with Lydia. And she missed it. Like she was almost too open. Under 2 to go. In the corner against Standish. Knocked it down earlier, misses that one. Rebound, left-hander, floater for Feldkamp. Rebound, Foxes. That kind of game so far here in his first half. As Alexis Fields looks to check back in. There's a long 3, and it is good. Emily Yankee. She's got 5, and a lead is 3 once again. Standish trying to answer. No. This is the biggest lead of this first half here for FEL. They look to add to it. Now sitting at 23 to 20. The drive poked away from behind, but a little bit too much contact. I think they're going to get Feldkamp with the foul. That's Brooke Feldkamp, her first, team foul number 5. And mass substitutions here for Xavier. And also in Maya Lohberger for FEL. 2 ticks over a minute left to play in this first half. 3-point advantage for the home team here at Fox Den. Good atmosphere, good crowd coming out on this Monday evening. Not too many Monday night high school games. There's a couple of them this season though. Reverse layup falls for Yankee.
Boy, Yankee been a big spark here in the first half for the Foxes. Last 5 points for FEL.
That is the lead.
And
5.
another turnover.
Yeah. That is 6 now on Xavier I have. 9 on Fox Valley Lutheran. And 50.3 showing on the clock. It's a 5-point game, 25 to 20. And they threw it away. Right into the hands of Katie Simon for Xavier. See if they can get something done here. Biggest lead of the game so far for the Foxes, for either team actually. Here's a 3. Back iron won't fall. Sydney Wanty had a pretty good look at it. With 20 seconds left, we'll see what the Foxes do. They look to push. In the paint, now they'll bring it back out. Wide open 3. No. That was Lauren Movridge. Kind of surprised they took such a quick shot when you're up by 5 and time running down.
I think I totally agree, Joe. I thought they'd work for the final shot of the half, and even though it was an open look, you don't want to let Xavier get that last shot of the half, and now they do have the opportunity.
10 seconds, you see it there on your screen. Poke it out of bounds, stays with Xavier. You can hear the Foxes cheering section trying to get them to shoot a little quicker than they should. 2.4 on the clock. Looking, the corner, has to get it off. Block shot! Lydia Fight was right there to swat it away from Stimpa. And that is how half number 1 comes to an end. Wow. What a half. Just back and forth, but a little pull away there from Fox Valley Lutheran to end the half. 25-20. Gary Berleski, first half thoughts.
Yeah, Xavier, jumped out to a quick start, had a couple open looks, had an early three, and they had great pressure, caused a lot of turnovers, and I think once FEL got a little more used to that pressure, we're able to settle down, and two players that really stood out for FEL, Lydia Elena Fight, actually three, the Fight sisters, and then I thought Emily Yankee came in, had a big spark for FEL. Xavier, tons of open looks from three, just not able to drop. I think they only had 2 threes in the entire first half. Maybe I think, when they did go inside, they had more success. Maybe try to get some fouls on Elena Fight. But a well-played, really contrasting differences. FEL used their inside strength with Elena Fight on the boards with her offensive rebounds to take that 5-point lead. But Xavier, they're a team, again, a lot of open looks. If they start hitting those threes, this 5-point lead will definitely disappear quickly.
Leading the way, Lydia Fight, averaging almost 12 points a game. 11 in that first half for Lydia, coming off of a 12-point effort against Luxembourg Casco. So she leads all scorers there with 11, leading the way for Xavier. Hallie Vandehei, she's got 7 here at the half. And again, in a back-and-forth affair here at the Fox's Den on the campus of Fox Valley Lutheran High School. Your halftime score, 25-20. The Foxes lead the Hawks. Now, earlier before the game, had a chance to catch up with both of the head coaches, so you will hear from them about how their season has gone so far and what they were expecting here in the game here this evening. So we will run those after we hear from some of our fine sponsors. Wasn't able to fit in too many commercial breaks in that first half, so we will catch up on some of those. And like I said, you'll hear from the coaches as well. Halftime score, Foxes 25 and the Hawks 20. It's our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
What is the mark of a true builder? At Myron Construction, we believe it's in the details. It's the strong sense of commitment to the people and places in which we work. The more than 100 years of experience we bring to every project site. It's our labor force, 1,200 strong. Our investment in cutting-edge equipment and technology, and our commitment to exceeding expectations. Most of all, it's our passion for bringing dreams to life. This is building excellence.
Wisconsin Savings Bank.
Back here on the high school pregame show here on our Fox Communities Credit Union game of the week. We've got Xavier and FEL girls basketball here tonight. Let's talk with the visitors here on the scoreboard. He is in his 5th year at the helm here for Xavier. It is Coach B.J. Buss, and Coach, a few weeks in, what have you learned about your team?
Well, we came in, we lost our three best players scoring-wise from last year, so we were interested to see how that would go, and we've responded pretty well. The youngsters, most of the sophomores, has stepped up really nicely and filled a lot of void for us, so it's been nice to see.
You were in a couple of tournament shootouts over Thanksgiving. What was that experience like?
It was awesome. Our girls haven't been anything in like that in something like that since I've been here. So it was awesome to be able to get invited down to Kettle Moraine and play some top-level teams down there, state-ranked teams, and both Division I, Division II team, and just experience that whole thing and play some really good teams, and some kids that are going to be playing Division I basketball just right up the road from here, and to be able to play against somebody like that is pretty awesome.
Coming off a victory over Shawano, is this right? 35 steals? What happened?
Yeah, I mean, if you've seen us play, we like to play with tempo and get after it and press. So some of that stuff just comes from there, and then we just inherently has some kids that are unbelievably fast and quick. And Carson Stempa I think she's second in the state in steals right now, and she's just one of those kids that changes the game for us. So you'll see her tonight. She flies around like crazy. She's one of the fastest kids I've ever coached. So it's just fun to watch.
Can't wait to see her. All right, tonight, FVO. What can you tell us about the Foxes?
They're always well coached. They always do the little things really well, and if you got to play good to beat them. And so it's going to be like tonight. And so Emily Yankee, I was lucky enough to coach Emily. She's now here, but I've coached her when she was in 5th grade and a couple times when we were over at North. So I know her pretty well, and she's a great player. So we look forward to the challenge that she brings.
It's FVO. It's Xavier. How big is this rivalry?
It's like I wasn't sure like when I first got here because like I said, I came from North, and you kind of see this rivalry happen. But once you get here, I grew up in a small town, and it kind of just reminds me of playing the town 7 miles away from me. It's an awesome rivalry. Everybody gets jacked. The gyms are usually full. It's just an extra special game for our kids, and it's pretty awesome.
Thank you so much for your time. Good luck tonight and the rest of the year.
Thank you for being here. Thank you. Bye.
This is Coach BJ Buss from Xavier. Back with more of our pregame show right after this.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. For those that have a mortgage, it's important to review it very frequently. It's at minimum annually. Many of our members have taken the opportunity to cash out some money to put in that backyard pool that you've been seeing down the road, or consolidate debt, or pay off your loan faster to match your retirement. That's why we're here to help, right? We're here to help them succeed financially. End of story.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Back here on the high school pregame show, Fox Communities Credit Union game of the week. We've got Xavier and FVL. Some girls basketball action tonight. Let's talk with the home team. 29th season here as varsity coach. It is the Reverend Dave Wenzel. Coach, what brings you back so much?
I love the game, love the girls, and it's been very, very blessed to be here. Great staff and just great experiences.
So, off to a good start. Just one loss. What was the difference in that Wrightstown game? What did you learn about this team?
We struggled. They had some runs, and we've got to minimize those runs, which would be a big key tonight as well. Our big girl went down in that game, and I didn't adjust real well as a coach to the game plan, the scheme without her quite as quickly as I should have. So we competed. We made a good run at the end, but they've got some nice horses.
So even after all these years, the girls learn stuff, but as a coach, you learn stuff game to game too, don't you?
Every game, yes, for sure.
Coming off a win against Luxembourg Casco, that was Friday. What's it like playing Friday, and then all of a sudden, here it is Monday, and you got to play again already?
Yeah, that's tough. We brought him in yesterday for practice to not have. We could use like 3 days to get ready for Xavier. So that was a tough thing, but the girls seem to roll with it pretty well. Coaches tend to overthink it. Girls just want to play.
So, bring us to tonight. You welcome in Xavier. Scouting report on the Hawks?
They are tough, very tough. They got some nice size, length, athleticism. They run a run and jump press. They'll just keep coming at you. You break their full court press, they come at you trapping a half court. So our number one key is how well will we handle pressure. So,
rivalry here. I mean, you've been around for a while. Used to play them twice a year. Now you've kept that rivalry going. What's it mean to the school and the community?
I think that I sure miss when we were in the same conference, and I hope at some point WI goes back and looks at that. It's just a natural built-in rivalry that goes back older than me, which is pretty old. And I hope we go back to that. But I think the girls still, at Xavier, it's crosstown. There's some friendships back and forth, kids that play AAU with and against each other. It means a lot. It's a big rivalry. It should be good energy, good atmosphere in the gym, even on a Monday night in December.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
There you go. So that's Coach Dave Wenzel, and that wraps it up for our pregame show. We will have starting lineups and the tip-off. It is FVL and Xavier girls basketball tonight here on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
The low hum of heavy equipment, the drone of power tools, the swift movement of boots on the ground as craftspeople work safely and efficiently. These are the sounds of an active construction site, the core of our business. At Myron Construction, our teammates carry out the crucial job of bringing our clients' dreams to life. They hold in their hands the tools to make something out of nothing. and build structures that will stand the test of time. Together, we are building excellence.
I'm Julia Clemmy. I'm a member relationship officer. When it comes to auto loans, I like to explain to the members how the process works so that they understand how to do electronic signing, how they're going to pick up the check, where the deposit is going to come from. I can put it into slower gear for a first-time borrower, put it into overdrive for a borrower that's borrowed many times, and they can have a check within the hour. We help make life happen.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Back here it is halftime at the Fox Den here in Appleton, Wisconsin. It is a battle of the church schools. It is Xavier and FPL. FPL on top here at the half, 25-20 is our score as we bring up the scoreboard. There we go. That's the one that we won. Just underway here in the second half. What a game we had there in the first half. Joey D and Gary Bileski with you here on this Monday evening, and we get things going here in half number 2. And on the alternating possession, the Hawks get the basketball first. Driving in, and a foul's going to be called. Way to attack the bucket right away. That is going to go on Yankee, her first team foul. First team foul. They only had one foul in that first half. And Stempa steps to the line off of her big game last week against Shawano. She knocks down the first one. That is the first free throw of the game for Xavier, believe it or not.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons for the lack of fouls, Xavier,
Yeah.
really a perimeter offense in the first half. I think other than Fields' drive to start the game, they rarely went inside on dribble penetration. And here to start the half, Stempa just did that and makes 1 of 2 free throws.
Brings it back within 4, 25-21, 30 seconds into half number 2. This one a long way from over there. There's a steal. Breakaway, and the easy lay-in is good. Kylie Standish, her 5th point of the game. Well, they gave it to Fields. Sorry about that. That was Fields. On the breakaway. Out front, trying to answer. 3-ball. Rolls around, no. And a rebound. 3rd chance. They're going to get a 4th? No, Xavier comes away with it. And then the steal. Oh, man, what a start to this second half. Nice hard bounce pass underneath, up and in. Elena fights. Adding to what she did in that first half. She had 6, now give her 8. Extends the lead for FEL.
Yeah, pretty assist from Lydia. That was a nice ball movement again. FEL attacking the glass to get that extra chance, and 2 points for FEL.
27-23, 90 seconds into this second half, and another foul is called on the Foxes.
Again, a little more dribble penetration, forcing a couple fouls early, getting their first couple trips to the charity stripe for the Xavier Hawks.
Newman will step up, Olivia. And misses the first one. Newman on the season. Let's get some numbers here for you for Newman. 55% free throw shooter in the first 7 games for the Hawks. Sam makes the second one. So she's got 3. And the lead is 3 for the Foxes. 27-24. Just underway here in the second half. Expect this one to go right down to it, partner. This is going to be a good one. In the paint, 10-foot jumper right at the free throw line. Missed it. Batted around and following her own shot, Elena Fight. Second chance for the Foxes. The kick out. The 3. Tapped around. Another chance. Riley Pink runs it down. Out to Holdcroft. Finds the cutter. Couldn't get it to go. Lydia Fight. Oh, she wants that one back, I guarantee you. Just over 2 minutes into the second half. Blocked away on the inside. Elena Fight comes away with it. Taken into the land of the Giants, and just like that, rolling off of the foot of Lydia. Second turnover of the half here for Fox Valley Lutheran. It goes back to the Hawks.
That's the thing with Xavier. Their pressure is relentless from start to finish. It's full court.
3-point game. Biggest lead of the game was 5 for either team not too long ago here by the Foxes. Nice entry pass off the glass and in for Olivia Newman. She's got 3 straight points, and it's a 1-point game. 27-25. Swinging it around on the drive. High off the glass, no good for Yankee. Rebound put back. That won't go. How many offensive boards do the Foxes have? I know we're not keeping that, but my goodness, they are just all over it on the offensive board, but they can't make it happen on the rebound putbacks. Long 3, no. Fought for and coming away with it, Riley Pink. Jumped up in the air, nearly traveled with it, gets it to Yankee. Into the corner, Lydia. Dribbles it back out, 14 and a half to go. Entry pass, batted away by Newman, good defense. They were looking for fight. Elena fight down low. Yeah, the first 2 subs of the second half coming in for Xavier. Vanda High and also Katie Simon. In for the Hawks.
Always interested to see what adjustments the coaches will make coming out of the second half. And for Xavier, for me, it looks obviously one thing that Coach Buss decided is get the ball inside and a little more dribble penetration, and that's paid off early here for Xavier.
1-point game, 27-26. Layup blocked away. Right into the hands of Delaney Feldkamp. Xavier looks to retake the lead. First time in a while. Dribble drive, Simon. And it is batted away by Elena. Stays with the Hawks. And we'll have a sub here for Coach Wenzel. Maya Lohberger will check back in, the 5'9" junior, one of 5 juniors on this FEL squad. Very young for both sides, actually. 3 rims in and out. Delaney Feldkamp had a really good look at it in that right corner. Wouldn't fall. 4 minutes in, second half, 1-point game. Here come the Foxes. Out top to Lohberger. Leaves it for Movrich. She left it for Yankee and lost control of it. Now gets the screen out front from Elena. Little pick and roll, and they threw it away. One-on-one breakaway, and the lay-in. No, she missed it, but a foul is called on Lauren Movrich. And Feldkamp will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, I think when Feldkamp won the one, I think she would like to have back, had the breakaway and just a little push on the back. But again, excellent defensive pressure by Xavier, forcing another turnover and resulting in 2 free throws.
Brooke, a really good free throw shooter in the first 7 games, and she knocks down the first one. She will have another one. That's her first point of the game for Brooke. She had 19 points against Shawano a week ago. And made them both. Give her first 2 of the game, and guess what? We got a lead change. Inbounds pass knocked away. Good defense on the full court pressure now put on by BJ Buss, adjusting things defensively here. They get it in with the screen, and now they'll let up on things. 1-point game now. The Hawks take the lead. First lead in quite a while for them. Nice pump fake, driving in, missing it. And a defensive rebound run down by Feldkamp.
Yeah, I feel getting a lot of good looks. Just
they
not
are
able to knock him down here early in the second half.
The kick out 3 ball. No good by Vanda High. Here come the Foxes. A lot of bumping going on.
Yeah.
Did they call a foul or did it go out of bounds?
Yeah, they called a foul there.
Believe so. I think that was Simon. Yep, a little bit too much there. Could have called it on 2 different players. And Katie gets a foul. Her first, and the first on Xavier in the second half. And some more substitutions coming in, including Carson Stempa. One-point game. Almost 5 minutes into the second half. Coming right down to it here. And that's an unforced turnover off the foot of Lydia Fight. Unofficially, I've got them now with 14 turnovers in this contest. Ouch.
Yeah, and to be only down 1 point with all those turnovers, I feel pretty fortunate right now just to be in this position.
Savannah Sharon, 5'8" and a junior. Checking in for the Foxes. 5 minutes in. Half number 2. Here the Foxes 10. Nice ball movement, the kick out. Here's Stempa. Gets it to Fields, looking down low, and she threw it away. Transition, now FPL will pull things up. Move it around the perimeter. And a timeout is called by Coach Wenzel. Like what he saw there, wants to draw things up, and this is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we will take one as well. And a 1-point game back after this on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. For those that have a mortgage, it's important to review it very frequently. It's at minimum annually. Many of our members have taken the opportunity to cash out some money to put in that backyard pool that you've been seeing down the road, or consolidate debt, or pay off your loan faster to match your retirement. That's why we're here to help, right? We're here to help them succeed financially. End of story.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Back here, the Foxes 10. After the timeout, whatever he drew up, it worked. The bounce pass into Elena Fight, and she scores again. And regains the lead at 29-28, but not for long. A 3-ball is good. And Eleni Feldkamp. Oh, man. Right out of the timeout. I can't even put it up on the scoreboard here. My goodness. Lots of action. 31-29 your score. Oh, goodness. And can we have another three? We do. Lauren Mobridge from downtown. Back-to-back threes. They're exchanging the lead again here at the Foxes' Den. What a game. 32-31. We got a long way to go yet. Love this atmosphere. A pump fake to drive in by Martini. Finds the cutter underneath, and Vandehei is fouled by Elena Fight. That's going to be her third on Elena. Team foul number 4, so
that's a big foul there.
That's big time.
I didn't see much contact by Elena on that one, but the officials saw it differently. See if she'll be sitting now with 11:42 to go in the game.
Vandehei makes it. Kylie Standish comes in. And yes, indeed, Elena's going to take a seat. Yankee will go in for her. Vandehei will have another. Got it. Sweet shot there. Give her 9. And guess what? Lead change. 1-point lead here for Xavier. A lot of basketball to be played, though. We got 11.5 left to play. Both teams with plenty of timeouts. That first half just kind of flew right on by. This one a lot more competitive here in this second half. That one is batted away. It should stay FPL basketball. Good defense stepping in there with Stempa. And back into the game, Riley Pink and also Lydia Fight. A couple of starters just getting a little breather there from Reverend Wenzel. Long time rivalry. He has seen these two teams go at it many, many times. Xavier's won 4 of the last 6 since they split from the Eastern Valley Conference. Pump fake in the lane, ball batted around. Xavier comes up with it and right back with it. 10, the lay-in is no good. Oh my goodness, Lydia Fight. She makes that 99 out of 100, and that was the one she missed.
Yeah, sort of the story of the second half for FVL right now. Just ice-cold shooting on a lot of open, easy looks.
Xavier still with that 1-point lead. Here we go, extending it. Kylie Standish, her second 3 of the game. And the whistle. I don't know if that was kind of a warning, maybe.
I think a warning for Coach
All right.
Buss, just a little bit out of the coach's box with his excitement after the 3. By Standish.
Down by 5 not too long ago, up by 4 now. That's the way this one's gone. 4-point advantage for Xavier. Hawks tossing it around, trying to answer here. 10.5 to go. Moves it for Yankee. Now they'll swing it back over to the left side. Top of the key it goes. Pink with it, picks up her dribble. Hands it off to Holdcroft. Driving in with the left hand. Bounce pass, long 3, left elbow. A little bit too short on that one for Emily Yankee. Not a bad shot, a little too far out maybe. 10 minutes exactly left to play. Here's the drive and too hard off the glass for Feldkamp. Rebound Fox Valley Lutheran. A track meet going on all of a sudden. And yeah, she was over the mid-court line, was fight. Tried to get up in the air. If you're up in the air, it's fine. But she still had a foot down before she jumped up and grabbed it. Unforced turnover again on F.E. Hill.
Yeah, I think these turnovers and some little better Xavier shooting catching up with FVL now down 4 with just under 10 minutes. And Coach Wenzel bringing Elena Fight back in the game with those 3 personal fouls.
I got unofficially 16 turnovers now on the Foxes to 9 by Xavier. Here's a 3. Back iron for Feldkamp. Tie up in the middle on the rebound. And it will be Hawks ball. But check that, Foxes get it on the alternating possession. As we approach the halfway mark here of half number 2. A 4-point lead. And offensive foul is going to be called on the Foxes. A little push off. Gonna go on Yankee, her second. Team foul number 5, and another turnover officially on Fox Valley Lutheran. Ouch. Can't have too many more of those. Let's see if Xavier can take advantage of it. Long 3 by Newman, and a foul on the rebound on the Hawks. That's gonna go on Simon, her second. Only the second team foul here of the second half on Xavier, and it goes back to the Foxes. Little pressure being put on. Fight with crossover dribble, brings it across the timeline. Leaves it for Pink. Little 3-man weave out front, losing control. Ball is loose in the paint and coming away with it. Here come the Hawks. Martini will go coast to coast and miss the layup, but she will head to the free throw line. She was splitting defenders there. I think they're going to get Pink. Should go on Riley Pink. Her first, and the team's 6th, so Xavier will be shooting free throws from here on out. This one's made. Biggest lead of the game here for Xavier, believe it or not. And she made them both, did Martini. Extends the lead now to 6. Biggest lead for either team, actually, and a foul is called. On Xavier. Goes on Simon. That is her 3rd personal and the 3rd team foul as well. In for FEL, one of the starters, Carissa Holdcroft. 2 seniors on this squad. A tick under halfway through this second half. Biggest lead of the game for either team. Xavier was down by 5 not too long ago, an 11-point turnaround for them. And they're up by 6. The toss down low, they're not up by 6 anymore. Elena Fight, her 6th point of this half. And makes it 38-34. Ball batted around, and Xavier turns it over. possession here for FVL. And bump. And we're going to go the other way.
I think they call an offensive foul on Yankee.
Wow. Yeah.
Questionable.
It's her third. Team seventh, but it is offensive, so they will get the ball back, but that officially goes down as another turnover. I hate doing that. I hate saying that so much about teams, but it's true. That's been one of the big stories of this game. But still, it's only a 4-point game. Plenty to be played. We got 8 minutes left.
We'll see here if Xavier starts taking a little more time off the clock.
In the corner, here comes a three. Feldkamp misses. Rebound run down by Elena Fight. Another board for her. She came in averaging almost 10 rebounds a game. 14 points. She's up to 12 right now. Almost has reached that. She's looking for it down low. She had the one-on-one there with Newman. Now she's got it. Little spin move. Left-hand runner, no good. Blocked away from behind. Picks it up and fighting for it and held ball. Alternating possession. We'll stay at that end.
That's one thing with Xavier's offense. Once they get a good shot, they're not afraid to take it. So a lot of times you see with a team with a 4-point lead, they would maybe want to take a little bit more time off the clock. But right now, Coach Buss still running their traditional offense. Once they get a good look, they're letting it fly.
Back to Xavier it goes. 7.5 to go. They are up by 4. Nice give and go in the paint. Taken away. Transition, a little wild action, turnaround will fall. Emily Yankee, she's got 9. And fouled is Fight.
Now her 4th. Big call.
That is foul number 8. To the line will go Alexis Fields. And yeah, Elena's probably going to have to sit down here. 2-point game, 38-36. Give that to Lydia Fights on that last bucket. I could have sworn that was 23, but they gave it to 13. And so Fields. This gym gets really quiet until right there. Misses it. Rebound comes down to the Foxes. What a game. 7 minutes left to play. Only a 2-point contest. Here we go. It's 25-20 at the half. Wow. And another takeaway. 10 in each half now for FVL. And the layup is good. Olivia Newman splitting defenders. Back up to a 4-point advantage here for the Hawks. At 40-36, and that one is taken away. Newman right there again, offensively and defensively. Driving in, Feldkamp. Traveled with it. A little bit of a walk. 6 turnovers in each half for the Hawks, 10 turnovers in each half for the Foxes, and back in Brooke Feldkamp. Brooke, one of the starters, one of 4 sophomore starters, in case you're just joining us. Young Xavier team, but they're getting it done so far here tonight, up by 4. A lot to play, though, just over 6 minutes. Foxes control in the corner, 3-ball. Sharon knocks it down. Savannah Sharon. That is her first 3 of the game, and they're back within 1. And a steal. Easy lay-in for Emily Yankee, and FVL, 5 straight points. They retake the lead by 1. There's a 3, rims in and out, no good. Foxes get it. What a turn of events the last about 30 seconds of this contest. Another 3. And a little off of the mark. Rolls out of bounds off of the foot of Sharon. Back over to the Hawks. Man, what a game, 41-40.
Yeah, back and forth. I think it'll be the pattern right down to until we hit 0 on that final clock.
5.5 to go. in regulation. I'll go ahead and say it for the first time. Here's a three in the left corner. Wide open was Newman. They'll get another opportunity. Feldkamp. Bounce pass outside. Right wing three. Got it. Brooke Feldkamp. And we've got a lead change. Just going to put it on repeat. Lead change.
And a turnover.
Ouch. Another one by FVL. Here's Newman finding the wide open cutter on the right side. That was Hallie Vandehei. And a timeout is called by Coach Wenzel. It is a full timeout, so we will take one as well. You see the score there, 45-41. Long way to play, though. We still got almost 5 minutes left to play. Back in a minute here on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
The low hum of heavy equipment, the drone of power tools, the swift movement of boots on the ground as craftspeople work safely and efficiently. These are the sounds of an active construction site, the core of our business. At Myron Construction, our teammates carry out the crucial job of bringing our clients' dreams to life. They hold in their hands the tools to make something out of nothing and build structures that will stand the test of time. Together, we are building excellence.
Back here at the Fox's Den, winter sports season, always exciting at Fox Valley Lutheran High School. Proud to support the Foxes. FVL offers a tradition of excellence. Caring teachers, timeless truth, and state-of-the-art facilities make FVL an outstanding choice for those important high school years. To find out more about Fox Valley Lutheran High School, call 739-4441 or look them up on the web, fvlhs.org.
Let's see what happens with FVL. Last time Coach Wenzel had a timeout. They drew a beautifully designed play for an easy layup.
Down by 4. All of a sudden, we're up by 5 not too long ago. That's the way this game has gone. No, I think they got the shot they wanted, but Overage just missed it.
Yeah, great look.
Yeah, I think they executed it well, just couldn't complete. Here come the Hawks. Feldkamp, Brooke Feldkamp, that is. Outside it goes to Osborne, or Newman, I should say. Olivia Newman. And wisely thrown off the foot of Vandehei. Heads up there by the Foxes. 4:23 remaining in regulation. They're down by 4, but they got the basketball. Foxes with 2 timeouts left. Xavier is yet to use one. They have all 5 of theirs. Nice look, bounce pass, perfectly executed. Elena Fight. 2 more for her. She's got 14. Brings them back within 2. .43, 4-minute mark. The toss down low. Bouncing around, will not fall. Rebound, another chance here for Xavier, and a timeout called by BJ Buss. In a 2-point game. And again, we will tell you about Fox Valley Lutheran High School. Excitement is high this winter at Fox Valley Lutheran High School. A beautiful North Appleton campus where we are right now, home to quality Christian education for all students, whether college-bound or interested in trades. Registration now open for the spring semester. To find out more about Fox Valley Lutheran High School, contact them 739-4441. Visit them on the web, fvlhs.org. Back here at the Fox's Den, Joey D and Gary Bileski with you. Tight contest, exactly what we expected here tonight between these two teams. Last year, they fought it out, 58-49, Xavier won. Year before that, 63-60. I mean, they've had some tight games here over the years with these two schools. Right out of the timeout, the 3 ball is no good. Blocked from behind on the rebound, Elena Fight. And she completes on the offensive end. Elena Fight ties things up after making the block and then making the bucket. We are knotted up at 45.
What a sequence for Fight with 4 fouls. huge block and then running the court for the easy layup.
Try to answer, and the bank is open. A 3-ball. Olivia Newman.
Wow, that's a shot you want if you're the Foxes for her to take, and she banks it in. Heartbreaker for FVL, but Newman with a huge 3, her first 3 of the night.
Right after the game was tied up, and then a steal, a takeaway, another one for Xavier. Breakaway, left-hander will not fall for Feldkamp. Rebound falling away, and Brooke Feldkamp gets it to go. Wow. The pace of this game, this is unbelievable. Back up to a 5-point game. It was just tied like, I don't know, 3 seconds ago. 3, no, rebound, right place at the right time. Lydia Fight scores 2 more. She's got 15 points, brings them back within 3. Skip pass, this time just inside the 3-point line, and Newman can't get it to go. Rebound to the Foxes. Steed of 47. And that one thrown away. Another unforced turnover on FVL. Man, oh man. I hate marking these down. I hate even bringing it up, but it's one of the big stories of this thing. I have them with 24 turnovers now.
Well, that's what Xavier.
Wow.
That's what you want your opponents to do, is turn the ball over, and they are doing it great. And the amazing thing, Joey, it's still with all those turnovers, FVL still definitely in this basketball game.
Absolutely. We've seen the tide change so many times. Not keeping lead changes, but man, this had to have been at least 10 or 12 lead changes in this one. And that came in the first 5 minutes of the game. Here come the Hawks. Brooke Feldkamp kicks it back outside. Under 2 minutes left to play. The scoop and the harm. 2 more.
Yeah, huge
Stempa.
Huge drive by Stempa, and that's big basket. And now almost another steal, but we're going to get a foul.
That will go on Brooke Feldkamp. Her second team foul, only number 4. So 96 seconds left to play and a 5-point lead. They do have a couple to give yet, so they can play as tight a defense as they want. There's only foul number 4 on Xavier. Foxes need to score in a hurry, and they throw it away again. Oh, was it tipped? Referees getting together. They're going to say no. It's going to go to the Hawks. They looked at each other. The official underneath originally said it might have been tipped, but it wasn't, so they're going to move where they take it out of bounds as well. 15th of just this half for FVL. Ouch. A lot of them are unforced, too. That's the thing.
Now, if you're FVL, you got to foul if you don't create a quick turnover.
I would think so. Still just a 1-on-1 situation. They have 18 fouls. Yeah, if you're Xavier, you can just dribble this one out if you want. And finally, the foul is called. They're going to get fight. If that's fight, that's 5. It's either fight or pink. They got pink. That is Riley's second. Team foul number 9, so just 1-on-1. Martini will head to the line. She has 2 for 2, both coming in this half. And make it 3 for 3 in this half. She's got another. 5 points in the game from Molly. Came in averaging 10.6, their leading scorer on the season. Only halfway there. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound, put back. That won't fall. Out of bounds, back to the Foxes it goes. I'm surprised that Vandehei put that one back up. Maybe kick it outside, but a minute 17 left. You got a 6-point lead. Make them foul you again, but I guess you're down that low. It's kind of hard to pass out.
Just almost instincts take over when you crash the boards and you think you had an easy layup.
So it is 53 as we update the scoreboard there. 53-47, just over a minute left to play. Here come the Foxes, and a foul is called. Lydia Fight with a nice baseline drive. She will shoot 2.
Yeah, last thing Xavier wants to do right now is foul and stop the clock and allow FVL to get a couple points at the charity stripe.
This is only foul shot number 5 on the game for Fox Valley Lutheran. Fight hits it. She is now 2 for 3 at the line. Yeah, this is only the 6th free throw attempt by the Foxes. 16 points now for her, and she's got another. 17 points. She came in averaging about 12. And a timeout is called by Xavier. It's a full timeout, so we will take one as well. It is a 4-point game. Back with the final minute 8 after this on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
I'm Julia Clemmy. I'm a member relationship officer. When it comes to auto loans, I like to explain to the members how the process works so that they understand how to do electronic signing, how they're going to pick up the check, where the deposit is going to come from. I can put it into slower gear for a first-time borrower, put it into overdrive for a borrower that's borrowed many times, and they can have a check within the hour. We help make life happen.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
After tonight's game, get the gang over to the Hawks Nest for some wings and pizza. The new Anytime menu is available 6 a.m. to close. Be sure to try their delicious Friday night fish fry. Oh, and there's free breakfast every Saturday morning, 8 to 11. Check out the newly renovated Riverside patio and stage with live music weekly with local and national acts. And a private dock for all you boaters. The Hawks Nest, 1621 West Main Street in Little Chute.
Well, they were just playing Crazy Train over the public address system here. That's exactly what this game has been. Oh, goodness. 53-49 is the score as I get a chance to update it here, and a foul is called. More free throws coming up for Xavier down the stretch. That one they're going to get, I believe, Carissa Holdcroft. Yep. That is her first, and the team's 10th, so we will see 2 shots. Martini, 3 for 4 this evening. Make it 4 for 5. She's got a nice shot. And she'll have another for Molly Martini. 5'10" and a sophomore. Again, one of 8 sophomores on this Xavier team.
Yeah, a team to watch in the
Oh my goodness, are they ever. Yeah.
Oh, and a long rebound to Xavier.
FPL needs to foul again. Under a minute left to play. They are down by 5. 54-49. They're looking to foul. Good job by Xavier. Holding up on the 3 that time. You got to foul. You have to foul. Well, I am scratching my chin on this one. And finally a foul. They took a good 20 seconds off that clock. What did they call that on? Mowich, okay, that's her second. Delaney will have a pair, and she makes the first one for Delaney. Coming off the bench, having a pretty good night tonight. She got 6 points.
Yeah, FPL.
Here's a big one. Here's the big one. It'll make it a 3-possession game. Check that. It would have been, yes, been a 3-possession game, and it'll stay with Xavier. Heartbreak down the stretch here with 29 seconds left to play. More subs coming in and out here for the Foxes. Still don't understand why they didn't foul earlier on that last possession.
Not sure why. They took a lot of seconds off the clock and badly needed to, you want to try to foul right away and just like that. That's what I think you wanted to do the last possession.
Exactly. Susan Holdcroft, her second.
And more importantly, that's 2 times in a row on the second free throw that long rebounds went Xavier's way, and FPL didn't get those needed rebounds. In the first half, Xavier FPL only had 1 team foul the entire half, and now they're up to 10 in this second half.
They're correcting things now. They're saying it was not a foul. Coach Buss wants a little explanation here, and I would like one too. What?
Coach Buss has a look of sort of bewilderment on his face, like, what are you?
The Foxes are still very much alive here.
I have no idea what just happened.
Wow.
Wish I could tell you what happened.
They get it back here. They need to score real quick. In the corner, wide open. Got it! 3 by Savannah Sharon. And it's a 3-point game. Her second 3 of the contest.
Yeah, I don't know, Joey. I thought it was a clear foul.
I did too.
I don't know if I didn't see a travel before the foul. I mean, they tried to explain to Coach Boss, and he just looked like, you got to be kidding me, whatever they were trying to explain. But that was a huge call.
He got the announcer as well. We'll take a quick break, come back for the finish of this one here on our Fox Communities Credit Union Video Stream Game of the Week.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation, and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
All right, still trying to unfold what happened in the last possession. It led, that's a big-time turnaround. I mean, we're talking possible 5-point turnaround there because FPL came down and hit a 3.
And now you can apply your full court pressure.
3-point game now, FPL. Again, they need to foul or take it away like that. Here they come. 10 seconds left and another takeaway. Right into the hands of Brooke Feldkamp. 3 seconds left. Are they going to be able to foul? They finally do. That is a hard one on Riley Pink.
Wow, great hustle by Feldkamp to get that steal. FPL did exactly what they needed to do, Joey, is create the turnover. And I think, again, with the FPL, they had a little more time. I think they rushed it a little bit instead of taking their time to set up a final shot. But what defense by Feldkamp for that huge steal, the biggest defensive play of the night.
Feldkamp hits the first free throw by Delaney Feldkamp. And that was huge because now it becomes a 2-possession game again at 56-52. Made them both. 57-52. And that is going to do it as they let the time wind down. Your final score here tonight, Xavier topping FPL 57-52. How about that one, partner?
Yeah, great basketball game. You know, not the prettiest.
No.
I think we both admit that. A lot of turnovers both ways. A lot of open looks missed. But you know, credit both teams. Both teams. Girls played extremely hard. You know, that second half, Joe, you were right. There's a lot of quick runs, like a 5-point run here, a 5-point run here. It was back and forth. I thought Xavier did a much better job in the second half of you know, taking it to FPL's defense. I think in the first half they settled for a lot of three-pointers, got fight and foul trouble, and that was a key difference. But, you know, again, you know, no quit in FPL. They had an opportunity to tie it up, but a huge steal by Feldkamp to steal the deal for the 5-point Xavier lead. But a great high school girls basketball game between two rivals on a Monday night. And, you know, again, not the greatest play, but a very entertaining game. And here's the trophy presentation for Xavier. You can tell how much this means to them.
Oh, yeah, definitely, especially for such a young squad. Can't you just join us? Oh, like 8 sophomores, 3 juniors, 2 seniors. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, a bright future. I mean, for both teams, very, very young teams. Again, I think both programs, a lot to look forward to here in the next couple of years.
Speaking of what to look forward to, let's look at their upcoming schedule here for Xavier. And up next, they will be at West Appear as they continue this 4-game road stint here. They're at West Appear to close out their 2021 schedule as they move to 6-2 on the season. Hard to believe, we're 8 games in to this season. As far as Fox Valley Lutheran, they dropped this one after a 2-game winning streak. They will head to Freedom. It does not get any easier for them, Freedom, than New Holstein and Denmark in back-to-back games as they fall to 5-2 on the season and back into Northeastern Conference play against very, very good Freedom team. So just getting going here, but man, we're really rolling into this basketball season, ain't we?
Yeah, and the Irish girls and coaching staff were right in front of us, scouting, getting an early look on FEL tonight. Of course, probably don't really need to, as both teams know each other very well. But some of the girls and some of the coaches for Freedom sitting right below us here at the Fox Den. Yeah, just you know, I think start of a really busy run for us. We're looking forward to bringing a lot of games here on the video stream coming up here at the end of 2021, and a lot of games early on in 2022.
Bunch.
So we're looking forward to bringing you those both boys and girls basketball.
Check us out. TheScoreWI.com is where you can find. We just coming out with our broadcast schedule here recently, and a whole bunch of games both here on the video stream and also on the radio on The Score and WHBY. Leading scorers here tonight, a couple of ladies in double figures for Fox Valley Lutheran, 17 for Lydia Fight and also 16 for Elena Fight. So the two Fight girls, 33 points combined for them. 9 points for Yankee, 6 points for Sharon, 3 points for Moveridge, and 1 for Riley Pink. For the Hawks, they scoring a lot more spread out. 11 points for Holly Vanderhyde. That's it as far as double figures. 8 for Standage, 2 for Fields, 8 for Feldkamp, Brooke Feldkamp, 7 for Delaney Feldkamp off of the bench, 6 for Martini, 5 for Stempa, and 9 for Newman. That is your scoring. And again, you see the final score right there on your screen of 57-52. Coming up next here, as far as our broadcast schedule, guess what? Not one.
Doubleheader.
2 games for you coming up this Friday. Cannot wait to bring this one for you.
Two good ones.
Yes, I cannot wait. Both boys and girls. Be myself, and Zach will be on the call with us on that one too. Kimberly and Kakana. Boy, almost doesn't get any better than that. We get Xavier FPL and then Kimberly Kakana back-to-back. Good job, BJ, in scheduling our games here. Boys and girls. The girls will tip things up roughly 5:45-ish. Maybe 6 o'clock there for the tip. But just tune in, and hopefully we can get yourself up on the air. And again, great job, Zach, tonight. Run it all over the place here for us, trying to find out. We had a few gremlins going on here this evening, but a lot of broadcasting. Got to love it. And BJ DeGroat as well. Former broadcast partner, Gary Bileski. I am Joey D, bidding you farewell from the Fox Den here in Appleton at Fox Valley Lutheran High School. Final score, once again, Xavier moves to 6-2 on the season with a 57-52 victory over Fox Valley Lutheran. I am Joey D. This has been a presentation of Woodward Communications.